My name is Kat Rodriguez and I am a floater here at CAP. I started being a floater about 2 years ago, and honestly it's not an exaggeration to say that working at CAP changed my life for the better. Before I came to CAP, I had no car, no phone. It was really hard to do a lot of things and even to find purpose. If I'm being honest, I was very depressed. When I got the call for the position, I just knew I had to take it, and it's been incredible ever since. When I first started working at CAP, I was hired as a classroom aide at CBW, and I knew I would be working at a school, but I didn't realize the impact that it would have on me as a person and the impact that I could have in these kids' lives. I didn't realize the impact that it would have on me and then the impact that I'll have on the kids. So when I took this position, I wanted to have a job where I felt like I was serving the community, because I was always passionate about helping the community, but I didn't really know how. But working here at CAP, you really do help the community. And that's something that as an employee, I see and have felt. One of my favorite things about working with CAP is the fact that I have the chance to work with not just any family, but family that needs resources, that need help, and that's made me want to come to work every day. I've worked with kids since I've started that have come from traumatic homes and just traumatic situations, and just seeing how that child has changed since the beginning when I started and since now, honestly, it makes and has made everything that was tough about the job worth it. Just seeing a kid that wouldn't trust you and now they trust you, and just seeing the kid blossom in a classroom, honestly, that's why I come to work every day. And there are families that say, hey, do you know where I could get this? Do you know where they offer free food? Do you know where they offer Toys for Tots? And even though that wasn't quote quote my job, what people would say, it felt like it was my job, and I felt like I wasn't I went to anyone except myself. I would, out of my free time, look up resources to help these families. And I don't know, I felt like I felt and feel that I go home, I don't know, with a sense of purpose every day. I have the chance to see a child be an infant and then be with them through each transition. I've seen kids go from the infant room to the toddler room to Head Start, and I don't know, you feel connected to these kids. You feel hey, I watched you grow up. I think it's amazing that I get to watch their personalities develop. Or it's when I'm at home and my friends talk about their kids, I'll be like, well, my kids, my kid just started walking, and they're just you don't have kids. And I'm like, well, I have 20, but that's besides the question. So, yeah, I think it's incredible that you get to watch these kids. And one of the greatest things that I feel is that early on you get to detect if there's something they have an issue with, if there's communication issues, behavioral issues, and they get to get help earlier on than if they would have went to somewhere else and then transferred in. So I think that's pretty incredible that families have that option. I think hope definitely sticks with me. Hope, because a lot of these kids, like I said earlier, we don't know where all these kids come from. Each kid has a story, and I don't know, I guess I'm hopeful when I see them here, and hopeful that they could have the same people in their life. The consistency that they probably don't even have at home. If we could give them that consistency for their early years, I feel that could help them later on. So hope, definitely hope. Is patience. You need to have patience with these kids. You need to understand that if they're behaving in a certain way that you're not used to, you have to ask yourself, why are they acting this way? Instead of saying, oh, you're acting this way. No, you need to be that person to understand and give them time. Just like we need time, they need time too. And just believe in them. And also understand, don't take it personal. I've heard people say, oh, like a child just doesn't like me for some reason. I'm like, give it time. Maybe they don't know. I've had a child say to me, no one loves me. And he was only 3 years old. He said, no one loves me, I don't want to live. Why is a kid that age saying that? But when they hear, I love you here, when they hear we believe in you here, it doesn't matter what they're going through at home, because as long as someone's telling them that, like, I don't know, my advice is just believe in these kids, love them, and just show perseverance and everything will be good.